Here's a healthy breakfast option. You should kill your mom. It's time we have a serious conversation. A lot of social media is like best face forward, looking my best, the best I can do, all of that garbage. Like, if you clicked on this video, you clicked on it because of the title. Why is my camera shaking? Boys, girls, this is how to be hot. Basically, I'm gonna tell you guys the best advice I ever got, but we're gonna have a little sentimental moment here. I feel like, and I'm using my I feel statements, this is therapy. Being hot has nothing to do with how you look. However, I know that you want to look your best because it makes you feel your best. So I'm not gonna disregard that. Some of you guys are watching this video like, she is not pretty, she is ugly. Some of you guys are like, she is hot, I will take her advice. That's point one here. You are somebody's dream girl, dream boy, and you are somebody's bottom of the barrel. You're nothing to them. You can be the hottest person in the world. Let's take these two for example. Zendaya and Jacob Elordi. Amazing smoke shows. You know a man and you know a woman who thinks that they're ugly. Not everybody is gonna find you attractive, even if you're the most attractive person on the face of the planet. Fuck it. Throw it away. There are people who are like, Jen's super pretty, and there are people who are like, Jen's not even that pretty, she's super ugly. That's fine. The way I worded that, it sounded like it wasn't. There's a difference between someone is attractive versus I find them attractive. You can be both, but in my heart, you can't be neither. And it's not even my heart, it's just the reality of it. You are attractive to someone, you are beautiful to someone. Do you want to be beautiful to everyone? It's just not possible. So be beautiful to yourself first. This is how fucking real we're getting. When have I ever sat down with you bitches and was like, love yourself, motherfucker? If you're sitting here and you're like, I don't want to know all this motivational bullshit, and do your skincare and drink water. That's literally all I could tell you. Go for a walk, whatever. That brings me to my second point of body positivity. I am personally someone who has struggled with my weight all of my life. You guys have seen me at 110 pounds. You've also seen me at 200 pounds. For me, weight personally, I lose and I gain weight very easily. I don't know why, but I almost don't fucking care anymore. Because one thing I realize is I look good at 200 and I look good at 110. So body this dick. Like, you could body this dick. I look fine and you look fine. You look great. I don't care what your weight is. You look amazing. If you're like, I'm not really attracted to skinny people though, so I don't want to be skinny. I'm not really attracted to bigger people, so I don't want to be bigger, then do that. And if you're like, it's really hard to do that, that's okay. Just because you aren't attracted to it doesn't mean that everyone else isn't attracted to it. Pause. I know that you want to look the way you feel. The reality of it is, if you want to be curvy, you want to be bigger, you want to be skinny, you literally just have to work towards those goals. The simple things you find on Google are literally gonna probably be the answers to that. But you are enough on your own. Guys, I'm literally tweaking. I hate you bitches. One thing I'm very sick and tired of is you're 5 to 9 before you're 9 to 5. Drink 8 glasses of water a day. Go for a workout for at least an hour a day, but don't work out too hard because you don't want to be more muscle than more skinny. Make sure you're approachable yet unobtainable. Make sure you work a job. Make sure you go to school. Make sure you have social time. Make sure you have at least an hour for yourself before bed. Make sure your skincare is in this periodic order. Fuck you! That is quite literally impossible. So out of those things, do what makes you feel good. Fuck it. Do you think I drink 8 glasses of water a day? Fuck no. But my skin is fine. A big part of how you look is genetics. This isn't just about how you look, by the way. We're getting to the nitty gritty. One thing, I feel like, and I'm using my I feel statements again, being hot is who you are on the inside. Do I think I'm hot? Yes. Sue me, motherfucker. The type of people I'm attracted to is people who are outgoing and bubbly. They're very friendly and they have good morals. I have never ever dated somebody based on how they look. You can look at my track record. This is factual. Don't look at my track record. Don't go around asking. I will say, in high school, I was a very bitter person. Here's a little side-by-side me in high school versus me now. In high school, I was very angry, I was very bitter, and I was very jealous. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm not some of those things now. I do get jealous. I get jealous of relationships that are happy. I get jealous of people who are doing better than me. I get jealous that I don't look like Heidi Klum. I get jealous, but I let those feelings pass. You're gonna have those thoughts, but it's not about looking like other people. It's not about being like other people. It's about looking and being the best version of yourself, because you are never gonna look like Heidi Klum. You are never gonna look like Zendaya. You are never gonna look like Sydney Sweeney. They look like that. They hardly look like that. The point of social media is we put our best faces forward. They hardly look like that. They're beautiful. I'm sure they're beautiful on and off of camera, but you're never gonna look like that. Half of the times, I don't even look like this. I don't look like this all the time. Guys, I'm yelling at you. It sounds like I've been through something this week. No, I just wanted to have a conversation. Truth is, you have to be good in order to feel good. I'm not saying you need to go volunteer at a shelter every week, and I'm not saying that you need to give your mom all of your money. Wanting good for other people brings you good for yourself. I was a very selfish person back in high school, and you could see it on my face. I was very tired, I was drained, I was keeping myself up all night, hyper obsessing over things that I could never have. And right now, I don't know about you guys, but I think I look pretty good. I've been a happier person, somewhat. I am on Zoloft. The next point that I want to bring up is that I have to pee. And this one's gonna like hurt a little, but nobody cares about you. You have to hear me out when I say that. It's all about perspective. There are things about me that I don't think you guys would ever tell is a huge insecurity of mine. If you can, kudos, motherfucker. No one cares about you as much as you care about you. And when I say that, I mean things on your face, the things on your body. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, my lips are discolored around here. I am wearing lip liner. So if you're like, no, they're not, I'm wearing lip liner. I have like discolored lips around here. Nobody has ever brought that up to me in my life. Even my biggest haters in the world have never been like, her lips are discolored. If they do end up saying that, I know it's because they're trying to get under my skin. But at the end of the day, are they laying awake in bed going, I hate that motherfucker Jen Mellon? Probably not. And if they are, holy shit, get a life. But nobody cares about those things about you as much as you do. They don't notice it. They don't notice that you gained a pound. They don't notice that you have crow's feet. They don't notice that your teeth are a little bit more yellow. They don't notice those things. And there are things that just happen to you regardless of the fault of your own. Or maybe you just really enjoy coffee so your teeth started yellowing. Okay, big deal. Whoever has the pearliest whites in the world probably got something done for it. I would go for the girl who's asymmetrical on her face. Who cares? That's what makes you human. I am a human that likes humans, so I would be with a human. And if you're like, oh, I'm not pretty enough because this guy like won't ask me out, that's not what makes you ugly. What makes you ugly is that you're chasing after a guy that gives a shit about how you look. I kind of snapped with that line. Okay. Your exes are for motivation, not for revenge. When I had my first, like, high school boyfriend, he cheated on me, and all I thought about was, like, how do I get him back? How do I get him back? I hate this motherfucker. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him! And after a while, I was like, I can't get him back. I started doing things my own way. I started taking care of myself. All that time I spent onto him, I used to take care of myself. All that time I spent onto him, I used to get better grades. All that time I spent on him, I started making videos instead. And truth be told, success is the best revenge. They come running back when they see that you're doing better without them. Do you want them to come back? That's up to you. Personally, I didn't, because I realized I really love my life, not with a piece of shit. This pissed me off. There doesn't always need to be a because. Why did I say it like that? Picasso. If you don't want to go out, you don't have to lie about that. That's something that people do often. They'll be like, hey, I can't go. I'm actually not feeling too good. You don't have to lie about that. Why don't you want to go? Because you don't fucking want to. Because if you don't want to go, you just don't want to go. If you don't want to be a certain way, it's just because you don't. Just because is just because. Did that add up? Am I spin right now? And why do I think that makes you hot? Because you're standing on business. If you feel like you owe someone a reason, that's because somebody in your past has made you feel like you owe them a reason. The good people in your life will never make you feel like you have to explain yourself. Now, let's say you really like something, but you're not good at it. You need to change the words I can't to I'll learn. Let's say you really want to like be a YouTuber, but you're like, I don't have a camera, I don't know what I'd even do, I don't have any talents, any skills. You don't fucking need them to be a YouTuber. Let's be fucking, look at me. You can change I can't to I'll learn. Start Googling stuff, start asking friends of friends, start DMing your favorite influencer, and the good people will answer those messages. There are so many people who've reached out to me through my DMs, and I try to reply to everybody. Granted, not all of the time I can. This is all of the messages I keep trying to reply to. When somebody has reached out to me and I have free time and they're like, hey, how do I do what you do? I'm gonna tell them. Oh, there was too much space on my memory card and my camera's gonna die. Let me switch out the battery. I keep my battery in my pants. Okay, this is gonna be really unpopular, but to my belief, and I'm using that very loosely, FOMO only exists because you're not enough for yourself. If you're not enough for yourself, that's where fear of missing out comes from. I have been agoraphobic for like 5 years, definition. And at the beginning, I always felt like I was missing out. I missed my friends a lot, but I realized how much fucking fun I had by myself. I was making videos, I was taking such good care of myself. The amount of time I put into myself was so refreshing. The really good part about this is my friends were still there when I came back years later. I didn't miss out. Good friends, hot friends, wait for you. You don't need permission. You don't need permission to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You don't need approval. In your heart, if you want to do something, if you want to be somebody, if you want whatever, you don't need permission to be the baddest bitch, the baddest version of yourself. The only person you need permission from is yourself. Can you allow yourself to go and be free? Can you allow yourself to find that dream job? Will you allow yourself to be enough? Why am I so mad at you? I feel like a lot of you guys are probably like me, where you're like, yeah, those are thoughts, those are ideas, I would like to do them. I hear you, I see you. How the fuck do I do that? I need to be hands-on. I need to be doing something. It's more so you need to be training your body to do things while you're thinking about how can I improve myself. I think everybody will always need to improve for the rest of their life. Because if you're the best version of yourself 24/7, you've peaked. Like, what's left for you to learn in life? There's gonna be tons you need to learn in life. There's gonna be new things you find out about yourself. Even if you're like the best version of yourself today, you're kind, you give back, you feel the best, you feel healthy. Maybe next year you're gonna be like, I wanna be the best crocheter of all time. And now you're trying to learn how to do that. You're always going to be learning. You're always going to be becoming a better version of yourself that you don't even know existed. And that's beautiful. Because you glow when you're happy. If you're like, I don't wanna be internally attractive, I just wanna be physically attractive. When you are happy, you look better. That's point, period, fucking case closed, bye. I know that this was definitely a different type of video. I've never done a video like this, but I felt like we just needed to have that conversation. And I do think you're all hot. Trust me, I stalk and I lurk you guys when you don't expect it. And the other important thing is that you don't have to be positive all the time. You're not gonna wake up every day and be like, I am so positive. No, sometimes you're gonna wake up and you're gonna wanna fight your brother for no reason. It's not about the days you feel like shit. It's about what you do with the days you feel good. Sorry, this video wasn't very funny. Fuck it. My name's Jen Mellon, if you didn't know, and if you did know, hi, my name is Jen. This isn't my normal type of content, but if we fuck with it, I can yell at you more. And I will see you guys on Monday. I love you guys. I'm going home. Bye!